How's it going, guys? My name is Jakefog and welcome back to episode number 13 of my Football Manager 2020 journey here today with Leeds United. It's going to be a double live com today with a cup game in the middle that I'm just going to kind of gloss over, just to kind of show the goals as they go in. So I've got Chelsea in the league first up at home. A very, very tough game, unsurprisingly. Chelsea, one of the top teams in the league, as they always are. I mean, we're only in the second season, so they're still going to be a top team. It's not like when you get kind of 10 years into a game and every now and then a team, such as Chelsea could have fallen off and end up being a mid-table side. And then in the cup, we got Luton? No, we don't have Luton. We've got Stoke away in the cup. They're a League One side. So like I said, I'll just kind of gloss over it, show the goals, won't do a full live com. And then to finish off the episode, we will have Southampton at home, again in the league. A very, very winnable game. And hopefully we can come away with a win in that game. But obviously all focus is on Chelsea first up. And before I get into today's episode, I just want to say a huge thank you for the support on the series so far, especially the support as of late. I think the last two episodes of this series have actually been two of the most viewed in the series, which is, it's just fantastic to see. Obviously, the first episode always ends up getting more views, and then the viewership kind of tends to tail off as you get further through. But the last couple of episodes, the views have been really, really good, and I'm really, really pleased. I'm really happy with how the videos are coming out. And yeah, you seem to be enjoying them, so thank you. So if you are new around here, welcome to the channel. Please do consider subscribing. It does mean a lot to me. Leave a like if you enjoy the video, and hopefully I'll see you around in the future. Also, go follow me on Twitter. It's at Jakefog. I'll leave a link in the description down below. But anyway, now to actually get into the episode. Now all of that is started. Starting things off, we've got a few transfers. I mentioned this guy. He was coming in. Signed him from Braga for 9.25 million. He's a decent player. He probably goes in now as probably my best winger in the side. Can play either side naturally. Obviously, he is right-footed, but I think he's fairly strong with his left foot. I'm sure I can see. Oh no, he's not. I completely lied. He's weak with his left foot, but very strong right foot. So I'm predominantly playing him on the right wing, and then Costa is going to be my starting left winger. He got his work permit, I think, mainly because we signed him for a decent chunk, and he's on a decent wage. But he's not the only signing. I've made two more signings, so I'll just quickly run them. I'll run you through them now. So the first signing is not particularly exciting. It's just a backup right back on loan, Victor Gomez, valued at 2.5 million on loan from Espanyol. We're only paying him 5.25k a week. He's all right. I just didn't really have a suitable backup to Stuart Dallas, who is going to remain my starting right wing back. I think he's classed as a championship quality player. Yeah, currently operating at EFL championship level. But obviously he's 20 years old. He will get better as the season goes on, and he's a good player to have as that backup option. But then the other player that I've signed, I'm not quite sure how I managed to pull it off. And here he is, Carles Alenya. Signed him from Barcelona for a grand total of 5.25 million. I told myself I wasn't going to sign any central midfielders because we have got, three very good young central midfielders. But when a player like this comes up as an advanced playmaker, 16 technique, 16 passing, 17 first touch, 18 flair. If you look at all the attributes that are highlighted for the role, what's his lowest? 11 agility, and then after that, 13. Dribbling is his lowest technical of the important abilities at 15. 3.5 star player, potential ability 4.5 star. In my opinion, he is the best player that we've got. He's phenomenal. I think in his first game he recorded about 6 key passes. I know it was only in the Carabao Cup, but a 9 rating. And yeah, Carles Alenya, he wasn't happy at Barcelona. He was on the transfer list. Picked him up for 5.25 million, already valued at 12 million. So yeah, very, very, very pleased with that pickup. So I'm pretty happy with the balance of the squad now. So let's just get into today's game. Right, it's Jake from the future here, and I've just realised after playing the Chelsea game that I didn't actually show any of the results or the goals in between episodes. So here are the results, here are the goals from the games. You'll see me realise later on in the episode, at the end of the Chelsea game, that I completely forgot. But anyway, so first up, Norwich away. And as you can see, we took a 2-goal lead courtesy of Tyler Roberts and then Alfie McCalmont. But then in the 55th minute, Buendia just walks through our defence, not even challenged, and he powers it in to the corner past Kiko Casilla, who did not move. And then with 20 minutes left in the game, Chalobah finds Todd Cantwell out on the left-hand side, who absolutely bangs it into the top near corner. And the game finished 2-2. I mean, not too disappointed with a 2-2 draw away at Norwich. I mean, they're not great, but they're not terrible. I think any away game to get anything in our first season in the Premier League, I've got to be relatively pleased with. So that is, not a bad way. Not a bad way to kick things off. That did make it 2 draws from 2 games, however. And next up, it was Bournemouth at home. And this got off to the worst start possible, with Dom Solanke scoring within 30 seconds. And at this point, I'm thinking I am in for a long season. But on the half-hour mark, Garcia scores a very, very strange goal, headed across by Bogus, and he kind of slides in and nicks the equaliser. And then just after half-time, Alphonso Davies scored, I believe, his first goal of the season, a header at the back post from a nice Phillips cross. And then, well, the theme here has been set pieces. Robert scores directly from not directly from a corner, header straight from a corner. And then Casilla, with his crisp packet hands, just lets the ball go through him as Bournemouth put the pressure back on. But then from, guess what, another set piece, Jordan Stevens bundles it in. And the game finishes 4-2, our first win of the season away at Bournemouth. Yeah, I know most of the goals came from set pieces, but I'll take any goal that I can get at this level. And yeah, first win of the season. Very, very pleased. Then we had our first cup game of the season, Tranmere at home. I played a fully rotated side. Alenia made his debut, and Montagnu started off the scoring with a nice finish into the bottom corner. And then look at that ball there from Alenia. I mean, it found McCarron fantastically. He couldn't finish, but then he picked it up and he managed to grab himself the assist with a ball across to Jordan Stevens, who had no problem finishing. And then Tranmere did actually manage to nick one back. The right back, I think, is that some kid that I got in for a free transfer. And then I don't know what Will Huff was doing in goal. Just kind of did a little cha-cha slide to his left and let Morgan Ferrier score. But fortunately, that was that for the scoring. And we did get ourselves in the hat for the next round. And next up in the league, we had Leicester at home. And in the 12th minute, Jamie Vardy managed to got the goal scoring started in this game. A great ball across from Justin. He finished it at the near post. But we did manage to hit back. Alphonso Davies doesn't get it past Justin, but he gets it back. Hernandez, great ball to Galeno, the new man, who heads it in to the far corner across the goalkeeper. And then just a couple of minutes later, McCalmont plays the ball out wide to Dallas. And then, well, he hits it straight at Schmeichel, and Schmeichel just kind of parries it in at his near post. So, oh well. But unfortunately, we couldn't hold on to our lead in the 77th minute. A ball across from Maddison, and Edouard finishes it with his head. And, well, 2-2, home to Leicester. Decent side, Leicester, and yeah, very, very happy. We competed with them all the way. They've definitely got better players than us. I mean, just look at Yuri Tielemans. I mean, he's phenomenal. Although he doesn't look that. No, he does look better than Alenia. He's fantastic. And obviously, James Maddison, unbelievable player. And is this Edouard? Is this the guy from Celtic? I think. Yeah, the guy from Celtic signed him for 24.5 million. But yeah, 2-2 at home to Leicester. I'll take it every day of the week. And last but not least, Wolves away. And we held on for so long. And then Galeno gave away a penalty in at the 84th minute. And, it's just not shown it. But then Ruben Neves stepped up and finished it in to the bottom corner. And that actually inflicted our first loss of the season. Again, we went toe-to-toe with them. We competed with them really, really well. But unfortunately, just a little lapse in concentration at the end of the game meant that Wolves came away with all 3 points. At this point, I would normally show you the table, but as I did mention, I've already played the Chelsea game, and if I show you the table, it'll ruin the result. So, I believe I was in 13th place. You can probably see it on some of the screens that you see at the start of the video. I think I was in 13th place, so a decent start to the season, all in all. But anyway, on to the Chelsea game. It feels weird saying that after I've already played the game, but obviously it makes sense in the context of the episode. And unfortunately, Alphonso Davies picked up a knock, twisted ankle, 2 to 4 weeks, so he is going to miss today's game, meaning that I'm going to have to bring back in. I could go with Leif Davis, but I think Barry Douglas is going to be the option that I'm going to go with. I mean, he is very, very well-rounded. He's not fantastic, but 16 corners, 18 free kick taken, especially against a team like Chelsea, that could prove the difference. You know, just one free kick out of nothing, and he could just bang it top corner. That is what I'm hoping for. And he's very, very good going forward. So hopefully getting up down that left-hand side, like I say, 16 crossing as well. He's just fantastic. Fantastic delivery of the ball, and hopefully we can utilise that in today's game. But as far as the rest of the side goes, I'm actually going to stick with how it is for now. Let's get Helder Costa on the bench because he is just about back fit. He's not quite 100% match fit, so I'm not going to start him in this game. I'm actually going to opt for Jordan Stevens on the right hand side. I mean, this is entirely biased because I absolutely love Jordan Stevens. In reality, I probably should go with Pablo Hernandez. But obviously, that pace, I do play him as a winger, and that pace is, no. In a game like this, I can't. I've got to start Pablo Hernandez. But apart from that, I'm pretty happy with the setup for the team. Obviously, Ampadu cannot play because he is on loan from Chelsea. But we're going with Casilla in goal, Cooper and Garcia at the back, Phillips sat just in front of them, Barry Douglas at left wing back, Stuart Dallas at right wing back, Shackleton and Alenia in the middle, Galeno on the left, Pablo Hernandez on the right, and Roberts up top as that pressing forward. And let's get into the game. I'm not expecting much. Obviously, Chelsea will see what kind of a lineup they've got. See, Tammy Abraham. Yeah, he's pretty good, isn't he? Obviously, they've got Ziyech, how you pronounce it. He obviously has signed for them. He signed for them in real life. So that transfer was ready to go. Very, very good player. Thomas Lamar. That's an interesting one. He is good. Yeah, these players they're just so much better than anyone that I've got. And it's a little bit depressing. Just making me realise how far I have got to go if I want to kind of become, Premier League winners. Let's see, I know we're the underdogs. Yeah, just go out there and enjoy yourself. I didn't set any opposition instructions. That is not the best. That is not the best start. I just asked the assistant to assign some instructions. That's good to me. Let's just go for it. We're going to stick with the kind of football that we do like to play. Hopefully, take Chelsea by a little bit take them by surprise. We're not going to. We're not going to sit back. We're not going to defend. We're going to keep playing the way that we normally do. And first up, we've got Roberts bursting through on goal. He's 1-on-1. And Donnarumma's their keeper. Donnarumma makes a relatively easy save in the end. But a nice early chance for us. And so far, we have not been doing too badly. So far, you could even argue that we've been the better team. Oh, it's promising signs, that is for sure. And we're on the ball again here. Shackleton plays it across to the new man, Alenia. Absolutely breezes past Jorginho with ease, and that was absolutely atrocious. That was fantastic work in the middle, but the finish at the end of it was definitely not fantastic. But now Chelsea look like they have their first chance to attack, but Douglas does get it clear, but Rudiger picks it up, plays it across to his centre-back partner, Christiansen. He plays it all the way back to Donnarumma, back to Rudiger, and now Tamori down the left-hand side. Does he swap sides with Azpilicueta? But, Galeno intercepts it there, and Alenia bursting forward, taking it past Jorginho again with ease, lays it off to Galeno. Can he get it out to Douglas? Back to Alenia. He has a dig. That was not far away from the young Spaniard. And so far, I'm very, very happy with what I've been seeing. 37 minutes into the game. And by all accounts, we have been the better team. And if we can just keep this up for the rest of the game, we could even snatch ourselves a decent result here. Just going to say, I'm happy with your performance so far. Keep it up. And let's just keep... Dallas has picked up a little bit of a knock. That's not ideal, but we've got a corner here. And is it... it's Hernandez that's on it. It's a poor corner. I thought Barry Douglas would be on that, but Galeno picks it up to Garcia, the centre-back. Across to Cooper, his centre-back partner. Back to Garcia. Why was that a highlight? That's the worst highlight that I've ever seen in my life, and I'm not happy about this Stuart Dallas injury. I'm actually going to bring on Victor Gomez for his debut. Actually, Stuart Dallas apparently is not that good according to our scouts, or my assistant opinion. To be fair, Gomez could actually end up challenging to be my starting right wing back come the end of the season, but for now I'm sticking with Dallas. But let's get Garcia on. Obviously, Dallas picked up a little bit of a knock. What is it? It's a potential knee injury, but we're 70 minutes into this game here. And so far, so good. Carlos Alenia is not having his best game. I'll get Bogus on. Bogus, by the way, he just keeps getting better and better. He is very, very good. I gave him a new contract. He's on 29k a week. That's not really what I wanted, but oh well. It is what it is. I'm going to stick. Just one change for now. I'm going to demand a little bit more. And to be fair, look at this. We have been by far the better side here against Chelsea. Come on, can we snatch a winner in these last 5 minutes? I'm going to make a change. Get Tyler Roberts off. Get Montagnu, the young Romanian, up top. Get some fresh legs, some youthful exuberance. Can we snatch? Oh, and now Victor Gomez has picked up a knock. Oh my goodness! But this game, I mean, now Victor. Oh, I cannot believe it. Why? Why me? Why me? I bring in right back cover. My right back cover gets injured in the same game that my actual right back gets injured. Fortunately, Dallas. I mean, it's a good job I took him off. I'm just going to confirm the change and then just play the last 2 minutes without a right back. And well, that's the end of the game. 0-0 draw at home to Chelsea. I'll take that every single day of the week. And I also just realised that I didn't talk about any of my other games. That's a little bit of a balls up on my part. I know what I'll do. I'll do the games now, and I'll put them in at the start of the episode. Whoops. Right, all done and recorded, and time to continue on with the episode. Because I didn't show the league table, here's a quick little look at it. We currently sit in 10th place after that draw to Chelsea. 7 points from my first 6 games. Not too shabby. It's just draws all over the shop at this moment in time. But we do have, after this Southampton game, we don't have the easiest run of fixtures coming up. You can see there, Tottenham away, City at home, Newcastle away, Liverpool at home. October could be easier, it's safe to say. But anyway, on to Stoke, which, like I said already, I'm just going to play a weakened team. I'm just going to kind of fly through it. Fortunately, Victor Gomez is only out for 1 to 3 days, and Dallas is also only out for 1 to 3 days. Thank God for that. Okay, so this is the lineup I'm going for against Stoke. Like I said, fully rotated side, so Huffer, sorry, can't speak. Huffer, Struick, Ampadu, McCalmont, Ayling, Davis, Bogus, Click, Costa, Stevens, Montagnu. A completely changed 11. Pretty strong bench if things do go a little bit pear-shaped, but like I said, I'll just bring you the goals as and when they come in. Or anything else interesting that happens in the match. At half-time, nothing has happened. Oh, hang on. We've got a penalty. Can Click finally break the deadlock? Yes, he can. 1-0 in the 52nd minute. Matthias Click scores his first goal of the season. It's probably one of the first times he's actually played for me this season, but Click, ever so reliable from the penalty spot, gets us into the lead. Gets us into the lead, gives us the lead. I think gets us into the lead. Has anyone ever heard that phrase before? Right, well, Stoke have scored. Right, okay. It's a great finish, to be fair. Great ball, great finish. But that's far from ideal. Well, we're going to penalties. Might as well watch the penalties, actually. I'll just switch up the camera. Let's get, what is it? Which one is it? Behind goal? Yeah, we'll go behind goal. Let's watch the penalties. Why not? Let's watch us get knocked out in spectacular fashion. First penalty. That's a great penalty from Stoke. And Stoke take the lead. Click. He scored a penalty in the game. Can he score the penalty in the shootout? Yes, he can. Make no doubt about it. Have no doubt about. I have no idea. Anyway, Tom Ince steps up. Scores. 3 penalties taken so far. 3 goals. Elenya, the young Spaniard from Barcelona. Can he get us back on level terms? Yes, he can. 2-2 in the penalty shootout so far. Zengoy, the next man to step up for Stoke. Can Huffer make himself a hero? What a save. Will Huffer denies him. Great save down to his bottom left. And now Helder Costa with the chance to give us the lead after Huffer's save. Can he do it? Yes, he can. Straight down the middle. Make no mistake about it. Now James McLean steps up for Stoke's 4th penalty. Can he score? Yes, he can. Huffer goes the right way, but he just gets it underneath him. Montagnu, the young Romanian striker. Can he restore our lead? Yes, he can. And now the pressure is on Stoke. They have to score to stay in the game. Kevin Wimmer, the Austrian, I believe. I don't really want to see all of this run up. Come on, just get to it. Just miss your penalty already so that we can all go home. Come on, Huffer. Can you be the hero? What a save! What a save, Will Huffer. And there we go. We're through on penalties. Didn't really want to go that far, but oh well, it's a fully rotated side. Not too fussed about the fitness levels because, well, none of them are really going to have much part in the next game. And if they do, it's all going to be off of the bench, apart from maybe Helder Costa, but he needed match fitness anyway. But we're through to the next round. Right, we're now at Saturday, the day of the Southampton game in just 5 hours. But first of all, we have got the small matter of the fourth round of the Carabao Cup draw. Let's see, let's just draw through it. And we're going to be playing Arsenal away. It's going to be a tough one. Currently actually sat in first place in the Premier League, I didn't realise. 5 wins from their first 6 games. Who did they lose to? They lost away to Chelsea. Well, that means we should beat them then. We should be beating them. But no, that's a pretty tough game. Maybe a rotated side from them, and we might have a chance of getting through, but I'm going to have to play a full strength game for that one, and that means that the Liverpool game is... Oh, that's actually just made our August even harder. We've got Arsenal away, slap bang in the middle of that. You absolutely love to see it. Anyway, on to the Southampton game. Okay, so I think I'm pretty settled with this side. Made a few changes to it. The main one being I'm starting Ampadu ahead of Liam Cooper. Liam Cooper, he's not had the best season so far, so I might as well give Ampadu a chance, starting alongside Eric Garcia. Bogus is in for Elenia. Galeno is on the right. Costa is back in, pretty much fully fit. And I'm giving Gomez his first start. Dallas is just a little bit less fit, and again, he's not had the best time of it recently, a 6.62 rating over his last 5 games, so might as well give Gomez his first start, see if he can impress me, see what he can do. But anyway, the team is as follows, so Kiko Garcia in goal, Garcia and Ampadu, the 2 centre-backs with Phillips sat just in front of them, Gomez at right wing-back, Douglas at left wing-back, Bogus and Shackleton in the middle, lovely little triangle there between them 3, they all love each other, Costa out on the left-hand side, Galeno on the right, and Roberts up top on his own as that pressing forward. And let's go. I'm hoping for a win today. It's a pretty even playing field, I'd say. Nice defensive formation here. I'm going to switch Phillips to the half-back role, actually, because of... Who's that? Is that the one? He's the one from Getafe. I looked at signing this guy, Mata, but I decided he wasn't a big enough upgrade. And I mean, look at that. Would have been 15 million. And wage demands were pretty high, although... Could have got him on loan, which probably wouldn't have been a bad loan signing, to be fair, but I'm pretty happy with my strikers as of now. Let's give the fans something to cheer about today. Don't care about you. And let's quickly switch our tactics up. Let's get Phillips back in that half-back role. Essentially 3 centre-backs against 2 strikers, because that is the way that this formation does work. And I'm also going to switch it from this behind goal back to 2D Classic. And let's see, I mean, we're starting off with a highlight, but that's probably because I made a change straight away, is it? As Ward-Prowse sives down Gomez, and we're going to have a free kick. Yeah, we're not going to see the free kick. Come on, let's see what the early signs like. Pretty cagey affair so far, just 2 shots in the game. We are slightly behind on possession, but as you can see, the possession over the last 5 minutes, not looking too bad. Oh, come on, boys. Show me what you can do. Show me what you can do. Right, corner. Barry Douglas whips it in. It is headed clear, but only as far as Garcia. And he finds Douglas out on the right-hand side. Back to Garcia, across to Phillips. Garcia, Phillips. Gomez now on this right-hand side. Can he make a name for himself? Cuts it inside. Now Phillips has got it on the corner of the box. Plays a cross in. And he's cleared, but only as far as Helder Costa. Picks it up on the wing, gets past his man with a little bit of fortune. Back to Barry Douglas. What a ball. Galeno at the back post. You've got to hit the target from there. Oh dear, but so far, so good. We've been pretty dominant. Southampton only managing that 1 shot so far. A couple bookings at the back as well. And well, half-time has just come around like nothing. I'm not happy with the performance out there. Come on, boys. Demand a little bit more. They're looking a little bit tired. We've definitely got the edge with the fitness. And Barry Douglas, I mentioned his free kicks at the start of the episode. Can he find the back of the net here? Yes, he can indeed. He beats Fraser Forster and he finds the top corner. Barry Douglas with his 18 free kick taken. I mentioned how it might come in handy against Chelsea, and well, it's come in handy against Southampton. A great free kick from the edge of the box. Fraser Forster could do nothing about it, and that is Barry Douglas's first goal of the season. It moves us up to 10th. Keep it up, boys. Keep it up. Some pretty lacklustre performances all round, to be honest. And I am going to make a change. Jamie Shackleton has picked up a little bit of a knock, so I'm going to get Alenya on. Put Bogus as the box-to-box and Alenya as the advanced playmaker. Let's see if he can spark a little bit of magic. But so far, Southampton have not been at the races at all. And I'm also going to make another change. Get Pablo on for Costa. Costa obviously still coming back from that injury, so not 100% fit. Get Galeno out. Galeno out on that left-hand side. There's some very nice play going on here, but again, is this just because I've made a change, or is this actually going to be a highlight? Phillips on the ball now, across to Garcia, right-hand side to Galeno, back to Garcia. It's a great ball to find Helder Costa. Can he find a man in the middle? He gets tackled, but he gets the ball back, and the ball is tackled out for a throw-in, and that is the end of the highlight. And now Southampton have got a free kick. They've done nothing all game. Please don't snatch an equaliser. Redmond on the ball now, reading acres of space. That's a great ball, and Redmond finds the back of the net. Oh my goodness. So they've done absolutely nothing all game. Look at that. We've been absolutely dominant. Any changes that I can realistically make? I mean, Galenia's not having the best game. I don't really have anyone that I can bring on. Tyler Rock. I'm just going to stick with it. We've been playing so well. It'd be a huge shame to lose out here and not get ourselves the win as time is ticking away. Barry Douglas, another free kick. Not again. Not. Bogus shot blocked. He's tackled. It's a free kick. He was offside. But the highlight does actually continue here. Fraser Forster with the free kick. He's taking his time. He plays it long. Reed. Southampton still have the ball. Armstrong in the middle now to Højbjerg. Please don't snatch a winner. Come on. Hoot. Gomez intercepts. That's a dreadful ball forward. And now can we launch a late attack? Galeno out. Find Douglas on the left-hand side. Is he going to go alone? Well, finds Douglas by getting tackled, but Douglas beats his man. Ball in. Phillips picks it up. There's not long left. Gomez out on this right-hand side. Can we snatch it? What a depressing way to end the game. Why? Look at that. Look at that. 25 shots, 11 on target. 64% possession. And we've drawn 1-1. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Disappointed in the quality of finishing. We needed to win that game as well, because we have got a horrible run of fixtures coming up. We have got a horrendous... I mean, we'll be lucky to get anything from our next 4 games. I mean, Newcastle we could get something from. They're sat in 18th at the moment. But the other 3, if we get anything from those games, I will be amazed, to be honest. Yeah. Well, that's a disappointment. For God's sake. God's sake. What to do. I mean, the signs are promising. The fact that we were so dominant, and we've been dominant against other teams as well, shows that we are good enough to compete at this level. And hopefully we shouldn't have a problem with staying up. But obviously this next run of fixtures, a few big losses, I mean, it could absolutely ruin our morale and send us in a little bit of a downward spiral. But it's this run here in December that we've really got to focus on. These 5 games in a row, they're all very, very winnable. But before that, we've got Tottenham, we've got City, we've got Arsenal, we've got Liverpool. Oh well, it is what it is. I'll probably come back next episode. I'll probably come back for Arsenal, Liverpool maybe, or maybe Liverpool, Brighton. I don't know. I'll see how things are going in the league. And I'll come back I'll definitely show the Liverpool game, and then it's whether it's going to be the Brighton game or the Arsenal game, and then after that I'll have United and Villa. So, well, a bit of a disappointing episode today, in my opinion, but anyway, that is where I am going to finish off today's episode. As always, thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed, please do be sure to leave a like. It really does mean a lot to me. It really does help support the channel. Subscribe if you are new around here, and I'll catch you in the next episode.